In the first reading, we hear, it's the beginning of a series we're going to be listening to for a while from the prophet Jeremiah, and it's the call of Jeremiah. And in this call, a number of things happen. God, first of all, appears to Jeremiah and tells him this call has been a call, not from, he hasn't just all of a sudden decided, Jeremiah, you look like the right man now, I'm going to choose you. God has chosen him from all time. Before he was born, he chose him. He'd chosen him long before he came to be. God had decided that this man was to be his prophet. And Jeremiah's response is actually pretty much like the response of many of the other prophets who are called by the Lord. Let's see what's it say here. It is Thursday today. It's Wednesday. That's why. Lord, I'm a child. Is his response. I don't know how to speak. And so if you think, if you remember Moses, when Moses was called, Moses said something similar because he would have been the first of the prophets. And Moses said, I don't know how to speak. And the Lord said, I'm going to send you anyway. You've got Aaron with you. He'll help you. And then you have Samuel. Samuel was a child. You know, here Jeremiah is saying, I'm a child. Samuel actually was a child when he was called. Then you have people like Isaiah, who says, I'm a man from a sinful man with, from a sinful people, and our tongue is sinful. You know, the words in our mouth are sinful. So he mentions his tongue being sinful, and on that occasion, the Lord puts a coal on his tongue to purify his tongue to speak. Here the Lord touches Jeremiah's tongue to give him that ability to speak. So in each case, these people are called by God and they say, Lord, you've got the wrong person. I'm not the one you're looking for. I'm not capable of doing what you want me to do. And we aren't, absolutely. And that's important that we aren't, and that we recognize that we aren't. Because if we were capable, then it would be about me. I can do this. I've got this sorted. It's all in my control. Lord, stand aside and watch as I get on with your work. And so we would put God to one side and try to do it on our own. And that is never the way God works. That always ends in disaster. The people who run Alpha, Nicky Gumbel, who started off, he says, Alpha doesn't work. Alpha doesn't work unless God shows up. If he doesn't show up, it doesn't work. And in a sense, that's the same with us. It doesn't work. Unless God shows up, it doesn't work. Whatever our mission is, unless God shows up, it doesn't work. And that has to be our attitude. Lord, I need you, because if you don't show up, it's going to be a disaster. Today, Lord, I'm getting out of bed. Unless you show up, it's going to be a disaster. The foundation of the spiritual life is humility. It's built on that. Lord, unless you show up, I am incapable of doing it.